Hi guys, so I'm going to be doing the very first DC stream, and this is for Dahlia Court. I'm going to be accepting all my friends, starting up a Blitz match so we can test this out, and then I will be streaming everything that we've got for our guild games. Now, guild games, the way that we usually run them is we have them for 1 hour. We do Blitz. We try and play with as many of our guildies and some guests as possible. We've got our sister guild, Vain, the Vaguely Insane. They're fantastic. And we also have some other members from other guilds who are, you know, really good friends with us. So we've got Oulette, Primus, Rogers Rop. Those are all members of DC. Megnug is a guest. Throwing Shade is a guest. They're both from Vain. And I'm excited to see what we're going to be doing here. So I have been playing Vainglory for about a year. I'm not going to say that I'm the greatest. Believe me, I do not claim to be the greatest. I don't even claim to be half decent. But I do enjoy the game. It has brought quite a lot of joy to my life. We have a bunch of characters that we get to play, and all of them have different lores, which is my favorite part of this game, is the different stories that you've got, different characters, designs. A couple of my favorites being Grace right here, who is just absolutely fantastic. She's Rome Captain, and I've got Gwen over here, who's also one of my absolute favorites, mostly because of not just character design, but also the way that they function. Gwen here is a carry who works in the lane, and I do have a ton of cats who are fighting each other today, so please ignore all of the background noise. And we've got our first comment. Hey, Oulette, good to see you on the stream. You're going to be fighting with us today. See, there he is right next to me in Team B. Oh boy, howdy, this is going to be fun. Throwing Shade and Megnug are, because they're in the Vain Guild, they are a much higher tier than we are, so usually we have to balance them out, have them on separate teams, because otherwise, howdy. The stompage is real. The stompage is so real. Anyway, so, the game allows us to pick multiple characters. Each of the characters work differently. There's 3 different types of characters. One of them is a captain. They're the ones that make sure that none of the other members of the team die. The other one is the carry. They make sure that they can take care of the lane, which I'll be showing you as we go. And then we have the jungle. The jungle is where there's a lot of the bigger creatures. You can gain a lot of experience. And usually it's where you can farm up so that you can move forward into the lane and then just start murdering people, which is so much fun. I personally enjoy either being a captain or a jungler. I am quite terrible at being the laner, because man, being a laner, you have to be really good at killing them, the minions, the little guys, without messing up. Everyone's having all kinds of fun in the chat right now. So, alrighty. And we're ready to go. I'm actually waiting on you. Loganis, my hub, he's the one that's leading the party right now. That's why he has a little crown. And we are waiting. I'm going to go ahead and be semi-casting, not so much playing, so that I can show you guys around and you can kind of see how the game plays. I know that because this is the very first stream that I'm not going to be necessarily accessing a lot of super, familiar players. So the people who are coming to the stream for the first time, I'm not going to be super technical in every little detail, but I will be speaking on a little bit of a higher level than if you were just playing the game for the first time. It's a really fun game. So, let's go ahead and start, guys. And yes, I have such a fashionable keyboard. It's so nice and pretty and purple. Alright, so Oulette has picked a character named Koshka. That one is particularly fun jungler. Hey Megnug, good to see you. And we've got Throwing Shade with Ringo, one of the more traditional characters. We have Sky and Finn at the top, and then at the bottom we also have Grace, who I was showing off earlier, and Blackfeather. Blackfeather's a super fast character. That's going to be Nug, who's also in the chat right now. And I'm excited to see what these team comps are going to be doing. Now, this particular mode is a blitz, and blitzes are super fast, a lot of killing each other characters, trying to amass 15 points for the win. And right now, we've got Cool Guy, who is playing Finn, Primus, who is playing Sky with, I gotta say, one of the nicest skins that they have ever come out with, the Ride or Die skin, and Throwing Shade running Ringo. On the other side here, they're running into the jungle. This is the jungle that I was describing for a lot of you guys. The lane is this part up here on the top of the map. Most fighting either happens in this general area or down here in the jungle, which is where the bigger minions are. And everybody is clustering up in the center, wondering each other. You've got flares so that they can see each other. It doesn't seem like either of them really want an engagement at this point, but eventually they are going to have to go ahead and cross blades. We've got some action going on here with killing some minions in the lane, gaining a little bit of gold so that they can buy their items. Throwing Shade just threw his ult, caught several people in the flash. Oh my gosh, this engagement is crazy. We've got our first person down, that being Catalyst with the Grace. Roulette is running as fast as he can with that Koshka, and Nug is pretty much standing tall, being alright, hugging that turret, shooting off as much as he can, buckshotting, seeing if he can take out that Primus who's playing Sky right now. Finn just smacking things with that massive health bar as usual. Nug is trying to take down Primus, back and forth, back and forth. A lot of healing. That's Grace's ult. Grace's ult is fantastic. Oh man, Primus got caught out of bounds and now he's dead as well. Cool Guy, who I also refer to as Blue, he's one of the members of the guild, despite his tag. He's one of... Actually, he's been part of all of our guild games. We've been running them almost as long since we've opened the guild, pretty much. Vane is actually the ones who gave us the original idea. Throwing Shade is firing another ult. Oh man, hit Nug. Oulette got a little bit of the splash damage, still burning some. Catalyst managed to avoid it. Oh my gosh, that must be an Echo. Echo allows you to fire your ult twice. And it looks like Grace has dropped down some healing. Oulette got in, got out. Pretty safe. Everybody is on top of Cool Guy, aka Blue. Throwing Shade is trying to port and manages to succeed. There goes Finn as well. Catalyst a little bit out of position, but Oulette's right there now backing up. And Primus is keeping an eye on the minions. They're going down to see if they can score any other points. Nug is actually currently in the shop right now picking up some items. Some of the items that they've got going on. Catalyst also has an ult as well as a fountain. A lot of healing. A lot of healing. Oh, Nug is trying to 3v1 them. Oh, he managed to take one out. He's still fighting around Blue because Blue's health bar is not going to let him get it. Oh, he's taken down Sky. Now they're all on top of Blue. Blue is like, nope, not taking any of this. I am, nope. But he got caught, and he's dead now. They're all going after that turret. They're currently Blue Team 1, Red Team now at 7. Ooh, looks like they're going to win this game unless Blue Team can figure out some way to make a comeback. They're hiding in the bushes right now, peeking out. And Catalyst has engaged, moving forward, got a lot of armor. Oh man, Primus just got slaughtered right there. Oulette and Catalyst getting caught in the ult, and that second ult firing on Catalyst. Catalyst's health is down. Oulette is trying... No, don't try and stun Finn. That's something about this character, is this character cannot be stunned. It's part of what makes him so incredibly OP sometimes as an early captain. If you guys are learning how to play captain for the first time, that's a great character to pick up. And Hyper, hey there! Good to see you again in the chat. We'll go ahead and pick you up on the next round. Nug now picking up an infusion, able to get him a little bit more damage. Not that he needs it, he is just wrecking. Primus is trying to get out and successfully manages to escape. Throwing Shade with those ults, man, just killing. Took Nug out. And we've got people at the shop. Primus has got low health, man. Not wise to be out there with that low health, although he is supporting his teammates, but he's not sticking close enough. And Catalyst has come a little bit out, but Oulette's quick to get in there. Trying once again to stun Finn. Primus is down, and Oulette's still trying to take down Blue. In the meantime, the Sentry is firing off some stuff. Sentry being the creature that takes care of the blue side. There is an opposite one on the other side that we have not yet seen. And time's up. It looks like the red team has won. 5-10. That's a great match, guys. They're all throwing taunts, showing off how good they are. And looking at the board, we've got several assists on the blue team. We've got 2 kills and throwing shade. Probably those ults, because man, those ults, but it did not hold up to Nug's 6 kills. Oulette's 2 being pretty good, and man, Catalyst has got those 6 assists. It's pretty great for a captain. Alright, so let's see what our next match is going to show us with. Hopefully we'll be picking up Piper in the next round. I have been keeping an eye on you, man. Yep, there we go, we got him. Awesome. Yeah, you did have all the points for the blue team. Alrighty. So, we have new members who've come and joined us is Hypervane and Norfolk. They are also guildmates. Good friends, good friends. Oh yeah, Primus does have that little glitch of his. Every once in a while it kicks him out, so I have to bring him back in. Man, we have for the most part, we've got full amount of people today. I know that a little bit later we're going to have more of our members come and show up. Some of them drop by only for a couple games and then they go. That's part of the reason that in our 1-hour guild games, we do blitzes instead of casual matches. Casual matches are matches that go on for about half an hour. We also have battle royales, which we might do a battle royale. We'll kind of see. It's kind of up to Loganis. That one takes about 10 minutes or so, and that one you don't get a choice on what characters you play. On the other hand, Blitz, it allows you to choose your character and also allows you to play for about 5 minutes, so it's super quickly. Hello, and it's good to see you in the chat. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and see if we're going to have another match come up. How we doing, Loganis? Let's get going. Going to be a lot of fun.
Hit start, right?
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, Vainglory does have this thing. You hit start on private matches, and I swear, it takes like 5 minutes to start a match. Now, it's not that way when you're fighting just normal PvP characters. It's only that way when you're in private matches. So, alright. So, we have Cool Guy picking up Celeste. Can you play on the next game? Let's see if we can. Loganis is the person who's the head of the party. Go ahead and friend him. He'll be the one able to get you in for the next round if you'd like to be a guest on our stream. So we've got Hypervane being Arden, we've got Primus being Baptiste, Orphic being Idris, Oulette being Koshka, and Catalyst being quite a very similar Arden. They both have the same skin, and it's a very, very sparkly skin. Whereas it seems like everybody else pretty much has basic skins. We do have Idris having, yeah, it does look like he's got the one skin for Idris. We've got another one coming up, and oh my gosh, I am so excited. The Horus skin, partly because I'm not gonna lie, I have always been a fan of Egyptology and all of the mythology that follows up with that. And I think that it's actually pretty awesome that they're going to be adding that, and I know that the lore is already out, but I haven't had a chance to read it, so no spoilers, guys. But I'm going to enjoy it. Oh man, we've already got our first engagement, and it looks like we've got Arden's Gauntlet down. Oh my god, yes. The area that I live in, we have a wide bucket population. We got a lot of people who really enjoy the colors that they've got on that skin and enjoy wearing. I remember one time we had a foreign exchange student. She came down from Finland, and she wanted to go back and prove that I'm streaming from Texas. She wanted to prove that she was, you know, in Texas for a while. And so one of the things that she got was that style. It's called a sarape, and that's the part that's covering his lack of arm. Because I was told by some of my guildmates that the reason that he doesn't have the arm showing is because he lost it in a bet with Glaive. I haven't read that yet, but I'm really excited to read that. So she has a sarape, and then she has a large sombrero, which is the large hat that they have on their head. That, oh, I tell you what, wearing one of those in the hot desert sun is one of the nicest things, because it's like walking around with like the best shade that you can ever get. But I tell you, it's heavy. It's a really heavy hat. And she just decked herself out and went back there. She was sending us pictures. Apparently her parents had the greatest laugh over it. So that Ringo skin is going to be super close to my heart. One of the other ones that I'm really, really excited about too, and this might be literally the entire reason that I ever play Glaive again, will be the new Glaive skin that has him as a lion. I'm just like, oh yeah, Arden's doing good. So I'm not gonna lie, one of the things that I personally have issues with when I'm playing is being able to tell the Ardens apart. Especially when they got similar skins like they have right now. Oh man, that was a good Arden drop. That one caught Hypervein and Cool Guy in his ring. Ooh, if he can get out though. Yeah, Catalyst is one of our stronger players. So him and Blue, both of them are on the up there on VG. Oh man, he just got chased down. Poor Catalyst. Alright, looking up on the other side, it looks like Cool Guy is trying to take down that turret. Doing a little bit of stutter stepping, dropping those stars as much as possible. Orphix there trying to take him down. Roulette supporting him. Stuck in Baptiste's ring. I don't remember when Baptiste came out. Those rings. Man, people did not know what to do with them. They were walking in the walls constantly, getting themselves stunned. It was terrible for me too, because I would get in there and I would know not to walk out. However, when you're stuck there and you can't move, especially when you've got Akashka on the team, you're kind of a sitting duck, and when you've got all three of them on top of you, you're pretty much dead. So you gotta be very careful, use your crucibles, use your reflex boxes, use your aegises, make sure that you can get out of there and not get too stuck. Oh man, Orphix just got wrecked. Oh, that's getting out. Support from their Arden. Primus and Celeste scoping out the jungle. That sentry is not taking any of it. Primus is trying to take him on. He needs to pay a little more attention to his teammate right there. Catalyst is keeping an eye out, scouting personally. It's not usually common practice to use scout traps and blitzes, but I tell you what, in a situation like this, it was very useful. Oh man, Catalyst gonna get out of that? Nope, no he is not. So we've got a double gauntlet going on right now. It is one of the prettiest things. Oh man, well, that's not thinking so right now though. He's trying to escape as much as possible. Going to try and steal some health. No, he's not being chased. Catch, nope, but oh, that alt landed! I was not expecting that to actually land. I was thinking Olet would actually be able to get out. Yeah, we are in the North American server right now. Catalyst is alone, but it doesn't look like Primus or Hyper are going to be following that engagement. Orphix is coming up to meet up with Catalyst, and Oulette is nearby as well.
10 seconds.
Oh, I'm assuming you're in a different server. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But hopefully maybe at some point they'll be able to have some sort of mix. I know that part of the reason that they have the service time's up. Ooh, blue team got 14-7. That was a pretty good game, actually. Part of the reason that they do... Oh, EU servers. I've been hearing a lot of stuff about EU servers not having enough guilds. And that's really a shame, too. I know that part of the reason they keep the servers separate is so that they minimize the amount of lag. Because we do have a couple of members who came over from the... Oh, I'm trying to remember what server it was. It wasn't the EU server. It was the other server. And they somehow finagled making accounts to join the guild, which surprised me so much. Oh, Hyper went AFK, that's why. That it is a thing that happens. But I'm not gonna lie, when we play with them, you can feel the lag. It is intense. So much spam. No spam. Please do not spam our chat. It makes us sad. We are on a stream.
Where's Blue? Blue never made it back?
Alright. I'm so ashamed. Oh, but Orphic, you were doing pretty good. So, oh, he went to eat. Alrighty. So, let's go and see how we're doing. Alright. Oh, why you do the spam?
Okay, come on, no spam, please.
Alright. Loganis is currently on our Discord. He's paying attention to everything that's going on. They're having their chats and their laughs over there so that I don't get interrupted with the stream.
We're gonna make Chaos play now.
Oh no! Are they gonna make me play? Oh no, they're gonna make me play! Why you do these? Okay, so now you're going to go and get a chance to see me play. I apologize ahead of time because, like I said, I'm not the best player. So you're going to be sitting there and you're going to be raging, so much rage, but it's okay. It'll be worth it. It'll be fun. Okay, so probably going to be Koshka, and looks like I'm up against Loganis, which sucks because he's in the other room, so he can hear me talking, so I can't give my position away. No fair. All right. So with the Koshka and it looks like Orphic wants to do a duel, I'll go ahead and do a captain. Yeah, this one should be pretty good. Oh man, this game too. Ringo CP. Had it been just a little bit earlier. Although I'm not gonna lie, my Ringo is one of my weakest characters, which is a shame because I know how much of a punch Ringo can give. It's insane how much that ult can just smack down. So, but it's alright, Grace is I wouldn't say she's one of my strongest characters, but I do enjoy playing her more than I enjoy playing other characters. Let's go ahead and pick up a fountain, and since I've got a fountain, I don't know if they're going to be coming at me with any armor, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up an aftershock so that I can deal some damage. Alright, that way I'll be able to be a little bit more flexible once I see what builds they have.
Justice with compassion.
Alright. Took forever. Take Atlas, yeah, that would probably be a great pickup, particularly. What am I fighting against? I'm fighting up against a Kroll. It depends if they're going to do burst damage or not. An Adagio and a Sturf. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can do Stun Hyper. Oh, don't leave me. I can't do that much damage. Okay. Hopefully my weapon person is going to pick up a shiv to deal with that call. Looks like they might be doing pretty good on that, and I'm... I wish I could do more wreck on Morganas. Alrighty. Hello! Oh man, I am also in a chat, so I've got people saying hi to me on my chat. Hello, welcome to the stream! Okay. Alright, Orphic, come on and help me. I need to somehow draw them out a little bit, but I'm wondering if maybe I can go to shop. Right now it doesn't look like they're bouncing anybody out. Let's go in and shop. No, be careful. No, Orphic, oh god, that was my fault. See, this is why I'm a terrible rogue. And in this being my first stream, I'm not particularly practiced at talking and playing at the same time. Hello, welcome to the stream. So it's going to be a little bit of an interesting experience. Okay, let's see what kind of... Okay, that is definitely a weapon crawl. Yeah, you're 100% correct that I need to pick up that Atlas because that damage is not going to be any fun. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my boots. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need a Crucible for that ult.
Follow the light.
And let's go! Oh man, looks like they're in engagement without me. Cool. Just go ahead and upload your, well, post your IGN. No. Morphic. Don't D. Okay, there we go. Alright. I can ask Loganus to see if maybe he can pick you up. As you see, we've been having a little bit of a full party, so... darn, I didn't get to my nice done. So, depending on how many people we have in the party at the time, we may or may not be able to pick you up. But... perfect. Pick that up. Careful, D. Oh, okay, he's already dead. Even better. No! Don't die! Oh, no! Okay. I have nothing that I can drop on... Oh, why didn't I drop my atlas? Ah! Oh my god, I'm facepalming so hard. No, Loganus! No! Stop! Yes. Okay. Oh man, I love the ultimate talent. It is so nice.
Make haste.
All right.
Slowly.
We got him while he was shopping. All right. Nope. Drop an atlas. Yee. No, don't get too far away from me. I can't save you if you're too far away. There we go. Okay. No. D-knife. Okay. No. Oh god, I'm all alone.
No side.
Oh man. Okay. I definitely need to up my game. That's. No, my gosh! Hi. Hello. Please don't kill me. Come on, Hyper. You know you like me. Oh, hi, Mishka. My favorite heroes. I enjoy. I'm being attacked by my cat right now. She's saying hi. And some of my favorite heroes would be Grace, which I'm playing right now. I actually usually jungle. So I would be playing either Rhyme or I would typically be playing and of course I can't remember her name right now. Joel. Yeah, right here. Tears. So much tears. Oh, that was so my fault. I am so sorry. I'm gonna have to tell them that in the chat. I'm so sorry. I tell you guys, it is a skill trying to talk and explain at the same time playing. A lot of people have a lot more experience on this than I do. But, alright, looks like Blue's gonna want back in. Words. I cannot word. Okay, so, bad game. Yeah, like I said, just getting used to it, getting into the flow of everything. Okay, let's see. We've got Blue, but if you could go ahead and friend Loganus, he'll be able to pick you up the next time that we have an open spot. Loganus, you're going to be having one of the people following the stream. Go ahead and pick them up on the next round, all right?
Pick up who?
One of the people on the stream, they're going to friend you.
I need a name.
I don't have the name. So as soon as I have it, I'll let you know. Alright, so let's get in game. Let's get in game, guys.
Let's see here.
I got so many chests. They're tantalizing. They're waiting for me in that little golden badge. But no,
It's high rank, right?
I must focus. Alright, Ulet. It was good playing with you. You have a good one. So have fun. I think it was canning pickles, something like that. Have fun doing that. I kind of wish I could try that out. Although, honestly, I would be frightened that the pickles would explode. Because that's my kind of luck, as you guys can see. Alright, let's go! Oh, Blake is saying hi. He's another one of our members. Lakeinator 2016. Alright, so we've got... Yay! I have blue and Orphic. Awesome. Okay, so...
Oh, I love chaos. She's gonna kill me later.
they do explode sometimes. I believe, I mean, Canned pickles, man. It doesn't sound dangerous, but I've seen some things while canning. Alright, so we've got scurf. What can I do that would go well with the scurf? Let's see. Orphic wants to be an Idris. So, I need to be something tinky-ish. So let's go ahead and oh, okay. Hella dangerous. I just imagine flying pickle spears trying to take your eye out. Alright. I do have a legendary skin, but I'm gonna do the Gladiator Arden because it is just so cool. Have a good one, Alette. I mean, come on. The helmet and the way that his spear shield thingamabibber. I'm sure there's a proper name for it, but I don't know it. It just looks so awesome. Our region is NA. We're up in North America. I'm streaming actually from Texas. So, alright. So, let me go ahead and pick up... Always pick up a fountain, biggest fountain. I'm gonna pick up, go to plates, until I know exactly what I'm getting into. How much do I've got? I've got... Alright. We'll see if I regret that later. Alright, definitely want that gauntlet. Going to Vanguard. Alright. So, we've got some damage, we've got some stuff going on. Alright. So, we've got Ronan in the jungle right now. Why is Ronan in the jungle? We should do something about that. I actually... God, doggone it. I actually can't... No, you're gonna pay for this! No! No! You're going to die! I'm gonna kill you! Die! Thank you! I actually do sing. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't know what to sing, especially when playing Arden. What is a good song to sing while playing Arden? Not a sentence that I imagine saying ever in my life. Alright, we'll see. Maybe the next time that we're at the party screen, waiting for a match to gear up. What are you doing, Blue? What are you doing, Blue? Alright, where is... Okay, we've got a lance over at the shop. I really need to stop at the shop. Okay, they know I'm here. They've got Echo on me. Okay, it looks like we're at a standstill. Go, do your thing, do your thing. Ringo CP or weapon. Let me go ahead and check on the board. We've got... Do we have a Ringo? We don't have a Ringo, it's a Vox. Estoy bien! Sí, hablo un poco español. Okay, hablo más que un poco español, pero... I do speak Spanish. The area that I live in, Spanish is a very common language. So I might be able to flip back and forth a little bit, but since I'm playing, it's hard to try and focus. Sí, hablo español. Donde vivo, hay mucha gente que se habla español. I don't know. And I'm dead. See what happens. I try and focus. Alright. But it does give me a chance to shop some, so let's look at the bright side of things. Okay. Yeah, we've got a lot of speed, so we're gonna pick that up. Move a little bit faster. Should I pick up a crucible? Probably. Yeah, because Gwen's got that buckshot. Okay. Do I need anything else? Is there anything else I can pick up? Oh, I could be sassy and just start putting down all kinds of mines everywhere. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, I can't get the contraption straight out of the gate. It looks like they're probably going to win anyways. See, I tell you what happens when I play. Pues es posible que tu inglés es mejor que mi español, which translates to it's possible that your English is better than mine. Oh yeah, my team's gonna lose. I know it. But we can do our best, right? We could have a secret comeback, you know, guys? Totally. Primus, no. Primus, come here. You need to die. Primus, no. No! No, I want to protect Orphic. Orphic, be protected. Okay. Yes, stay on the other side of the gauntlet. Go ahead and keep shooting them. I'd rather I die than they die. Okay. GG. Okay. Okay. Hey, we're not doing too bad. I mean, considering. Okay. Let's do our thing. What can we do? Okay. I see them peeking out in the corner, thinking that I can't see them. Primus, why? Why you do this, Primus?
1 minute remaining.
Yay! I'm glad that I'm understood. No, Rona, don't! Don't eat me. I'm too cute to die. Oh, God. No, Primus, you need to die. Why am I not dropping my stuff? What kind of captain am I? Okay. Go, Orphic! Yes! Come on, let's kill this thing. Bug us. Let's not die. I don't want them to die. No! Yeah! We made it! With me and my god-awful playing, and now I can pick up my contraption, not that it matters. Oh my gosh. Alrighty. I tell you, my teammates are legit. But not me, it's my teammates. Song number 115. Okay, song number 115. What would that be? Is that an actual song? If it is, I don't actually know it. Right? I know. Epic comeback. Epic comeback.
Why don't you just delete the ones you don't
All right. So let me go ahead and check in to see how much longer we've got going on. We have guild games for another half an hour. All right. So we've got plenty of time.
So you got an IGN for me?
All right, we're ready for your IGN. If you have one, go ahead and post it in the chat, and I'll have Loganis pick you up, or you can friend him. He's the one that you see on the screen with the little crown. And if not, we can pick you up. Hopefully soon. At some point, I will be probably streaming a game where we can have any of the streamers come and join us on a regular basis. Right now, we know that this was originally supposed to be our guild games, so this is the games in which we come together and we have fun and we get to meet each other, get to know each other on a basis we don't normally get to. Have fun, do some throws, do some crazy stuff, kind of like my crazy art in there, and the terribleness that is me. All right, and I know that I promised you some singing. I'm trying to come up with a song that I could sing. Oh, how about some turret opera from Portal? Let's see if I can remember what the words are. Cara mia bella, la che lastima, e cara mia la Dio. Oh my gosh, yes, I love the new skins. Especially Glaive. I mean, I don't know. Actually, I can't see which one that I like the best because Glaive is awesome. Let me switch. Let me see the skins. No. Why is it not letting me switch? ¿Puedes jugar con... We don't have it quite yet. Si quieres a jugar con nosotros, if you want to play with us, va y... ¿qué es la palabra? No recuerdo. Necesitamos tu nombre. Si puedes poner tu nombre para que juegues, puede Loganes. Él con la coro, the little crown. Él se puede encontrarte y podemos jugar. Which is essentially it's friend Loganes. Hopefully he'll be able to find you. That way, you can play with us and see what we can do. We are on the NA server. So
Is that okay?
that will make a little bit of a difference for some of you all.
Okay, then I'm gonna put Catalyst in. There we go.
Yay! My terrible playing. You don't have to see it anymore. My embarrassment. Alrighty. So we are... Are you getting any friend requests, love? Nope.
I haven't
Alright.
gotten anything yet.
So we're gonna go ahead and continue. We're going to start the next game. As soon as I see your guys' IGNs, I'll go ahead and ask if he can bring you in. Otherwise,
Alright, what's
we're going to go ahead and continue our games.
GG.
So,
I'm like, I don't even know
alright.
what you want.
So,
This
And I did sing for you. You can't say that I didn't sing for you. Now, it was unpracticed and I'm not anywhere near warmed up, but it happened. So. Okay, so it looks like we've got Gummy Handle going to pick up Blackfeather. He's another one member of our guild. I think the same glaive scope is awesome. I mean, to have a lion as glaive is like so good. I mean, no, he's normally, what is he? Is he a tiger or is he? I know that he's another type of big cat. But that lion's mane and how regal they make him look, it's going to be golden. Oh, and I gotta say, the Dire Fortress skin that they've got right here, which is one of the newer releases, the little guy on his back is adorable. But I really love the wolves that this one spawns. He just looks so threatening, and they're so fluffy. I'm that person that it would be a rabid dog growling at me, and I'd still want to pet it. Yay! Thank you! Alright. So we've got red team and blue team, as usual. And I get to focus a little bit more on what's going on with the game. We've got Blake and Either leading the front with his Grace. It looks like his Grace is going to be a weapon Grace. He does have his tension bow to start off with. He's also one of our higher tier players. Primus and Hyper are nearby, keeping an eye on things. On the opposite end, Sub-Ted, woo! Awesome! Not too bad, actually, for stream. This is actually the very first time that I've ever done one of these. I have uploaded videos in the past with my terrible casting. I do try, but, you know, when you're starting out, it's really hard to get going, learn exactly what it is that you need to do, and be able to focus on things at the same time. So we've got Loganis and Gwen. He's running around back here. I'm not quite 100% sure. He's not with his team. Oh, but it looks like his team's doing quite fine over here. Primus is trying to nibble at them to death. And his little wolves, I tell you, they're so fluffy. They're so fluffy as they chase you and try to kill you. And cause really sad teardrops to try and kill you too. Those are the mortal wounds. Oh man, is it going to take him down? I can't believe that Catalyst stayed alive for that long. Wow. He had everything on top of him. Loganis getting eaten. Oh man, blue team is catching up. Yeah, we've got 3-3 right now, and it looks like... Yeah, it looks like they're going to stop for shop, but they're not going to do the sentries yet. I wouldn't be surprised if they went out after the sentry over here. But it does look like they're keeping pretty close to their side of the jungle, doing what is known as turtling, which is when you try and keep your head down, lay low, get as much experience and gold as possible. And Catalyst is there, caught by himself. It doesn't look like he's going to survive that. He's got so much damage against him. Yeah, he got nommed. He's good in nommed. Gummy Handle, not playing a very similar Blackfeather as Nug did earlier. Oh man, they're just destroying things. Where are you over there, Loganis? Loganis is porting, knowing that he's not going to go up against them all by himself. Catalyst is coming right back into the fight. It looks like they were pushing a little bit up there so that they can distract. Right now they're in the sentry trying to murder, and successfully. They are now 8-3. Doesn't look too good for the red team, but hey, we've already seen one really good comeback, so maybe they could pull some kind of trick out of their hat. I mean, they've got Gwen, right? So that's a nice hat to pull a rabbit out of. Alright, and it looks like they are attacking that turret. Oh man, where is everybody? Oh, there they are, coming up from the back. And we've got team engagement here. Loganis is getting eaten. Oh no, he is dead. He's good and dead. And we've got Catalyst and Gummy. They're trying so hard. Oh, that was a nice drop from Catalyst trying to keep Gummy alive, but it's not good enough. Catalyst looks like he might be able to escape that. I know that they're turret diving. Oh, is he trying to engage instead of run? No, okay, yeah, he's running now. Nope, he's coming back. Defending that turret to the last! Loganis is coming up, giving him a chance to breathe so that he has some backup, but it's still 3 versus 2, and Loganis is not taking that damage well. Catalyst dropping another heal, so Loganis lives a little bit longer. They're focusing on... Oh, he managed to take Blake out at least. Gummy Handle and Catalyst taking out... Who did he take out? Hyper's dead. Primus is all alone. It does look like they're doing pretty well, but it's still 14-8. They just need one more point, one more good kill. And they are separated right now. Loganis is out there. We've got Catalyst down in the jungle. Gummy running around in the lane. There's Blake. Blake, is he going to be able to take him out? Yeah, no. It doesn't look like blue team's gonna... not blue team. Red team's gonna be able to come back from that. They're trying, though. They really are. Primus... Oh, yep. There it was. That was the final death. Gummy, no! Gummy's dead. And there goes almost the rest of the team. Hey, Loganis managed to survive. Yep. All of our epic comeback hopes have been dashed. They're gone. Alright. And it does seem... Hyper got 5 kills, which is really, really nice. Blake got 4. Primus even got one in there, even with all his assists. And Gummy is the only one that managed to actually land any kills. Although they were trying to cause a lot of damage, but they were focusing Loganis hard. He didn't really have that much to defend himself from everyone. I know that he did have a coat of plates, but that wasn't enough.
You're too VG for us, Blake. You're too VG.
Overhearing Loganis going, "You're too VG for us, Blake." He was eating them alive. So, for the record, I never played Sky. He was doing a pretty good Sky for a person who never plays Sky. Or frickin' Blue, aka Cool Guy, no longer in there. So we might be able to have a couple of spaces. We'll see how it goes. And I'm going to quickly check on the time. Yeah, it looks like we're only going to be going on for another 15 minutes, which is actually pretty normal for guild games. We only run for about an hour. I think so. Alright, and it looks like Catalyst is out too. So we've got Shade going in. Hey, Loganis! Could you do a battle royale?
What?
Could you do a battle royale? Because we've done blitzes, and I think we have enough time for just one.
Do you have any IGNs for me?
No, I currently don't have any IGNs. Guys, make sure that you friend him or that you post your IGN in the chat. That way we can pick you up so you can come play with us. That'd actually be pretty cool. We have, if we're going to be doing a battle royale, we're going to have a battle royale and one more blitz left. So if you guys are pretty, quick enough, you might be able to get in at least on the final blitz. Alright, so go ahead and run the battle royale. Oh yay, we've got Corey and we've got Voodoo Queen. Hopefully they pick up. Yes, Corey picked up. Another member. Amigo, espérame. Un juego nuevo porque es el límite. Ok. Sí, estamos esperando para que tienes la juego. Que podemos hacer es... Tenemos un juego más último después de esta. Si podemos, es posible que ganamos, podemos ganarte para jugar con nosotros. So, we're going to see if we can pick you up after this game. Is essentially what I said. Or tried to say. my Spanish is a little rusty right now. Alright. We've got John Latlas. He's one of the possible wants to join. Es el juego. Sí, no este juego, pero el juego que se viene después de esto. Que en Vainglory. Porque tenemos un Battle Royale. Y después tenemos un blitz. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I have no idea what that actually is in Spanish. Blitz and Battle Royale. There is a phrase. Ironically, I have turned my phone to French so I could learn what they are. I played VG in French for like a good week, actually, but I got really tired of my phone being in French because it's exhausting when you're learning a new language and trying to take in all kinds of new information. But I've actually never tried it in Spanish, and I actually, for the most part, speak Spanish fluently. A lot of gaming words and whatnot, I've actually never learned. I've only learned like casual ones, like I could talk about the weather, I can talk about food, I could talk about the latest gossip, but when it comes to gaming, I actually don't know very much, so I'm going to have to fix that. Okay, so it looks like John Atlas, our new possible guildie. Something that we do during guild games. No, I don't speak Portuguese. I am so sad I don't speak Portuguese too, because my grandmother, oh my gosh, my grandmother, she was this British old lady, and she used to actually live in Portugal. She never learned Spanish, like the Spanish that we speak down here. She only ever spoke, oh Oh, it's the same. Okay. She only ever spoke Portuguese, which is really funny because for the longest time, I didn't know that, and I just thought that she was speaking really, really bad Spanish. Because they were so similar to me. Because I could understand what she was trying to say, and I could understand, because she never learned it. But, yeah, it just sounded like terrible Spanish. So they are pretty similar words. So we've got Spanish and French, both all in English. They're Battle Royale. And Blitz is pretty similar too. It's been like 3 days since I've seen it, but I'm pretty sure it was also Blitz. So that's something I'm gonna need to look up. I'm gonna have to check out and see what different languages they have in there. I know that casuals and ranks are definitely different. Oh my gosh, we got the first death of the game already. That was really, really quick. And we've got. Am I Nick? I don't know what that means. Are you saying, am I named Nick? No, I'm not named Nick. I'm actually a female, so, which is funny, especially because of my username being Chaos Kane, most people don't know that. They assume that I'm this really, really, really young boy that just hasn't hit puberty yet. But no, I'm actually a female. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call myself old, but I'm not, I'm not in my teens anymore. So I'm a little older than that. Alright, so we've got engagement in the center. Now the thing about Battle Royale, for those of you who aren't necessarily familiar with VG, is Battle Royale happens in the lane only. Now if you notice, you can see these big walls right here that prevent you from going into the jungle. And the entire premise of Battle Royale... Yeah, you understand me, cool. The entire premise of Battle Royale is you get a character, and it's perfectly possible to get a character that you've never played before, which, oh my gosh, that can get so irritating. And you try to make sure that you kill the opposite team. And the only time you can ever visit the shop is when you die. So you'll see sometimes, and it's perfectly possible you'll see it in this match, someone go and just die in an epically stupid way. And that's just because they want to get to the shop, because there's no other way to pick up items except for dying. Now so far we haven't had much of that. We have a lot of back and forth, trying to take people down. I was actually trying to throw that shield up in a good amount of time. Alright, yeah, we still got some back and forth. But yeah, you'll see one person, just okay, I want to die. They'll try and run all the way past the turrets, and they'll be, shooting at them, and they're gonna try and run all the way to the base, so that they can just, do nothing else. And sometimes, and these are my favorites, is they'll not die. They'll reach the base, and then they'll just wait for the enemy, and they'll just run around the vein circle. Okay, donde es? Alright, I'll see if I can add you. Loganis is the one who's in charge of the party. I'm not the one that's in charge of the party. But this next time around, I'll try and get you in there so that you can play a game with us. And then you can be on the stream, and then that'll be even cooler. So we've got 7-4. Now the thing about this one is that the score isn't as important. The entire point of this game is to destroy the Vein Crystal. Now, we haven't seen much of the Vein Crystal earlier in the stream. So again, this is for people who aren't so familiar with Vainglory. This is the Vein Crystal. You want to kill that thing, but the only way to kill that thing is to kill the turrets all the way up until they're all dead, basically. And then you can attack it. I remember when I first started playing, I did not know that. And so we would get it down to one turret, and I remember one game where I was attacking the crystal. And I thought that I was, I realized I wasn't killing it after a couple of hits, but it did cost me my life, so it wasn't very much fun. But yeah, you can't hit the crystal until all of the turrets are dead. It's a big deal. Alright, and Primus is the only one. He is just slaughtered. Oh, that is an ace there. Oh, I'm dead. That's another thing, is you can get aces in Battle Royales, and you can't get them in blitzes, because blitzes intended to be really short, so they spawn in a lot faster. And in this one, not so much. As you can see, you've got timers. You've got Primus coming in 9 seconds. You've got Loganus in 3. Gummy just came back. You've got Hyper. What do you... Oh, there we go. There we go. Turret run. Turret run. And death. He just needed to go to the shop. Alright. We've got the other two hiding in the bushes. Just waiting. Waiting to take somebody out. First chance that they get. John is running around a little bit. Corey's next to him. Ozo and Koshka, those two, they are crazy characters to have, especially together. And we've got Reza, Catherine, and Kestrel. Kestrel is usually one of the thinner characters that is intended to cause a lot of damage. See, with that ult. Gotta love that ult. It's the character that you got in Vainglory that's known for one shot, one kill if you've got enough. It looks like that he's going weapon, and you don't really get that with the weapon Kestrel. Now, I'm not going to say that weapon Kestrel doesn't cause a lot of damage. Weapon Kestrel causes a lot of damage. But you won't get the one shot, one kill, because that's typically a Crystal Kestrel thing. Alright. And it looks like the blue team has a little bit of an advantage here, although it looks like they're falling off as well. Kasha's really good early game, but it doesn't look like Koshka needs to die. Doesn't have very much in the way of items, which is part of the reason that they lost that turret, actually, more than likely. Oh, we got an ambush. They're about to walk into the ambush. Primus, oh man, Primus, you're really far away from the rest of the team. Loganus going in. Hard to kill around. And they're taking that Kestrel. He's holding it on. Doing pretty good, actually. They're gonna survive. Is it gonna survive? Oh! Took Koshka out. No! Gunning down. They're still 2v2. They're still battling it out. Loganus throwing his shield up. Primus and Primus is gone. Yep, now Loganus is gone. The blue team is just doing actually really, really good. So, the Battle Royales, they do last for 10 minutes. At least. Now, I'm not going to say that they always last 10 minutes, they don't. Because, depending on how evenly matched they are... Oh, we're gonna have another jumper? Nope, okay. Oh, he's tanking that hurt. He's gonna try and take that out. If they're really well matched, it'll actually take a lot longer than 10 minutes. Because it's not timed. Blitzes are timed, Battle Royales are not. Ooh, that was nice and biz. I'm just trying to take him. Oh my gosh, that Reza ult. That skin right there, the one that Hyper's running away with, that skin is my favorite skin. I am not going to lie. The classic vampire skin on Blackfeather of all characters, if you have read the lore, it is legit. Because Blackfeather is always like the amorous character, the character that's just like, I will be the hero! And to have him as a vampire is just so perfect. Particularly if you like Anne Rice books and vampires like that. I'm not talking like Twilight. Twilight, to me, they got confused. They thought that they got fairies, and fairies, if you read the original, like, Irish tales, fairies are nothing to laugh at. They are dangerous. And confused them for vampires. So, we've got John Atlas. He's on his own. He's trying to scare them off, and actually doing surprisingly a pretty good job of it, considering they've got it. But they're just waiting for the minions, and the minions are getting close so that they can take that turret down. Yeah, it does look like that the red team's doing a little bit of a comeback. Uh-oh. No. Run for your life, Loganus! Run! Oh no. It looks like they might be able to chase. Yep, nope. He's dead. He's good and dead.
Yeah, probably good.
Corey's leading the charge. Yeah, there's no way. It was pretty close, actually. Both sides have one turret, but that final ace, it's nail in the coffin. They're not... There's nothing that they can do to come back from that. 20 seconds to spawn in, that's plenty of time for them to beat it. So, one of my favorite parts of this game... No, Corey, what are you doing? Don't run away while I'm trying to focus on the Vein Crystal. Is this explosion right here, when you know it's all over. Boom. Good game, guys. Blue team did really, really good. Okay, now, let's see if we can get you in the party. I do have an IGN for you, love. My question is how I actually get out of Vainglory so I can see the IGN. If you could post it again, that would be good. That way I can see it, and tell Loganis to bring you in. That would be the easiest way to go about this. And I do believe that this is, yeah, this is the last game. Okay. Ton Dias. Tondias. Hello, welcome to the stream. You're catching us right on the tail end of it. We've only got one game left, because this is our DC Guild games. Typically, we have some guests, but the main focus is our guildmates and meeting them and having fun. And this is also the opportunity for our new members to kind of meet us and see if they're a good match for the guild. Okay, Tondias. Tondias. So, your luck is terrible. I know, but hopefully I'll be streaming more often. Capital T.
Okay.
So that way you'll be able to you know, to see and have fun and hang out with us. I'm hoping to do this more often. Like, this is the first stream. And I'm going to try and oh, hi Blake. Yes, giving you a shout out.
Did you ask them what region?
NA. We are in NA, North America. I'm streaming from Texas, so.
Dude.
Oh no, Tondias, it doesn't look like you're in our region. Loganis is trying to pick you up and it doesn't look like it's going to work. I'm sorry, tears. Shout out to John Atlas. Oh man, I tell you what, I really do love the members of our guild. They give me life, and we have so much fun. I'm actually using directly the YouTube app, and it's doing a really, really good job. This is my first stream, and I haven't had any problems, right? The only thing that's driving me a little crazy is this guy right here. He's just kind of just sitting there, and is even saying that I don't have an icon, which is not true. I do have an icon. Shade, by the way. Oh, hey Shade, good to see you. Oh, okay, you can watch the stream. Yeah, we have a lot of fun, and you get to see my epic comeback, but please don't shame me about my horrible playing. I have the worst plays in this stream, because I haven't learned how to play and talk at the same time. So, Hoodoo Voodoo. Voodoo's another one of our members. Unfortunately, she doesn't usually join us when we do guild games. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I got totally sidetracked. I'm hoping to do guild games. And when we do guild games, we do them on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So if things go pretty good, and it looks like they've been going pretty well, I will be streaming on those days, at the very least, to do that. I'm hoping maybe that to start doing other games, maybe just experiment a little. But Vainglory is one of the closer games that I have. I do run the guild with Loganis. Oh, you get stressed. I totally 100% understand that. If you watch the earlier stream, believe me, you're going to be laughing so hard at me. I'm a roam, and I don't drop anything, and I want tears. I am just so tears. I do know how to play better than that, I promise. Okay. No! Why did the game crash? Tears! No! Everyone's freaking out going, why? So, usually what ends up happening is I'm actually not the one streaming. This is my very first stream. I'm usually the one leading the party and trying to get it to go. And I am the unlucky person that at least once every guild games, and it looks like I'm not the only one, Loganis is having the same issue. Once every guild games, we'll get our characters, and then it'll just drop us. Which I think is a problem with the privates on VG. If any devs ever find me, perhaps in the far, far future, I don't know, maybe I'll be so lucky. This is definitely a thing that could use fixing, because it makes everyone so sad. Oh, that's Loganis. Loganis is laughing in the background. He's my hubs. We like each other, like, a lot. Like, enough to get married, so.
We are married, silly goose.
Yes, I know. So. Yeah.
Okay.
And he's also co-leader, so it's not just me. I'm not the only one running the show. Loganis is also running the show. He's right now playing Fortress right now with his very fiery, spicy Fortress. I love Fortresses. They're so cute. My favorite, my absolute favorite, being the skin that has the Christmas lights and walking around and they're blinking and shining. It's just, gives me so much happy. Big smiles. And I really do. Okay, here's something I'm going to note about Adagio right now. Chris Bryant. Okay. Si podemos, déjame ver si después de esto tenemos otro juego, porque la cosa es no pienso. Ah, sí es 9. Y ya acabamos a jugar. So, lo siento. Sorry. I'm explaining that this is our last game. Hopefully, though, like I said, at one point in the future, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can just dedicate a game to just playing with you guys. That would be a lot of fun, I think. But since this was the first stream, we were just planning on having guild games. I wasn't actually expecting on picking anybody up, so I'm trying to. One other person. Again. I tell you, solo queue. Solo queue is toxic. Sí, yo hablo español. Aquí donde vivo hay mucha gente que se habla español. Where I live, there's a lot of people who speak Spanish. So I'm semi-fluent. Like I can speak Spanish on a regular basis. I can do a lot of stuff in Spanish. However, when it comes to games, con los juegos, no saben nada que puedo decir, no entiendo. It's like I can't talk at all. Most of the special words, like, I know juego. That's as far as I go. So, fluent American, right? And I tell you what, American too. American is its own language, because I have British family members, and they tease me relentlessly about the words that I use. Particularly, my favorite being, I once was, I don't remember why I was saying it, but I was just like, I need my pants, or I think I'd spilled something, and I was just like, I need to change my pants. And they gave me this look, like, the look. And I was like, what did I say? And they're just like, that's not what we say here, we say trousers. I'm like, okay, then what are pants? It turns out, pants in British English is underwear. Something you probably didn't know. Something I definitely didn't know. So yeah, I end up in a lot of embarrassing situations like that because of it. So, ooh. John, you're out of place. Oh, but he's still got that kill. And he's out of there. Good shot, actually. We've got Blake running around with like 2 health. Okay, a little more than 2 health, but still. There have been some games where it gets down to like a sliver of health, and I don't know how he does it. He just on the edge of death, running around kind of like Kroll impersonated. Man, he's got a little bit of heal right now. So we've got 2-2. Oh, it looks like he did another battle royale. Really should have paid more attention to that. I was expecting to do another bit, so we're going to be going over a little bit. I was planning on ending the stream, usually when we end guild games, which is about 9 o'clock. We go on for an hour. So, Jenna's saying, my mother's Filipino, makes us mad. She swears in another language. Here's the thing, though. If you're learning a new language, usually, one of the very first things you ever learn is their swear words. And I don't speak a lick of German, and I know several swear words, so that's a good example right there. It's just one of those things. It's one of the very first things that you want to learn how to say, and I don't know why. I think it just comes to us naturally. We naturally just want to rage at each other. Alright, the Bruce's doing a little bit of a push. I think they're doing pretty good. They're up on the kills. Alright. We're all in this together! I have no idea what Lawrence is saying over there. He's in the chat, and he's talking to each other, and he's like, we're all friends here! We're all in this together! So, just checking to see how many members of the guild we actually have, and we've got one possible. This is, John Atlas is our possibly going to be our newest member. We've got Hyper and we've got Blake. They're old members. Hyper's been with us since we opened our doors, basically. Blake is one of our closest. He's actually the person who's in charge of our events. We do events like gladiatorial fights and things like that, which is the newest thing we're going to be doing. So excited. So excited. Throwing Shade is the member of Vane. You can see on his little tag right there. And Primus, Logan is obviously being he is in the guild. Primus is also in the guild. He's one. I can't necessarily say he's one of the newer members. He's been around for a little while, so. Oh my gosh, Blake. Blake, why? You just got caught in that. Yeah, it is. It's actually a pretty well balanced match. Throwing Shade and Blake are the highest tier players. Hyper is a mid-tier player. He's a pretty good mid-tier player. Loganus is a pretty good mid-tier player. I haven't played that much with John, so I'm not really familiar. I do believe his name is a reference to Alice Shrugs, so much respect, because holding that book is thick enough to kill somebody, I swear. Good book, though. I did enjoy it. Primus is it's pretty close to mid-tier. Again, I haven't had really a chance to play with him on a regular basis, but he does seem to the only thing that he's got going on, that he has to work on a little bit here is he does get out of his team a lot. If he fixed that, he'd be doing pretty good. You know what? So am I. So if I can survive in this game, you know, there's hope for everybody. So I think we'll be fine. All the terrible players in the world unite. There's enough of us, right? So, oh my gosh. It looks like the red team is pushing back. They're doing pretty good. We've got 5 to 7 on the kills. And that turret's going to go down. And it's going to be a first one. Very easily get ripped by phone. See, but that's the hard thing about life, too, is trying not to rage. Especially when you're doing solo queue. Solo queue is so toxic. It's so toxic. It's so bad. You get these people. And it's not even just that they don't know what they're doing. It's they don't know what they're doing, and then they're going to give you hell about it. See, it's much similar to the taunt right there that Primus is giving. Except for they're taunting, and there's no reason to do so. So it's many tiers. We've got, ooh, that's a nice stun on Blake. He got 2 of them. I've seen some Arden stuns that have gotten all 3, and that was a lot of fun. You know, unless it wasn't on my team, in which case it was terrible and I hated it. But it takes skill to get all 3 into the gauntlet, right? Stunning them on the wall, and they got an ace. So they're pushing back. They're going to get their first turret on the opposite team. Cole is a good support. I haven't seen that much support on Kroll. I've never seen him as a good captain personally. Honestly, in the lower ranks, when somebody auto-locks a Kroll, I'm not gonna lie, it actually scares me. Because I'm just like, okay, I really hope you know what you're doing. Because Kroll, where he can take several, like, he can 1v1. He's the 1v1 master. When you're first starting to learn how to play and everything. But teammates screw you over. So he is best in 1v1s. Now, when it comes to team fights, though, I get a lot of people who assume that a team fight is going to be very similar to the 1v1. It's really not. Because Kroll, especially if you have a character with a shiv, they're throwing so much damage, much like what just happened to Alice, that the health goes down so fast and you're just dead. And it's over before it even began. Oh, nice engagement. Ooh, that was a nice drop from Atlas from Blake. Blake is doing really good in his roam, which makes sense. He mains roam. Oh no! But it wasn't good enough to save him that time. In 2v3, me and my friend, it's pretty good Flicker. Flicker's a great character. I gotta say, like, I was recently reading, and this gets me about Flicker. I was recently reading, and I can't remember if it was NA and EU, which was which. But on one server, we'll say the NA server, I'm not 100% sure, it was the worst chance that you have of winning was Reza. And on the EU, the worst chance of winning that you had was Flicker. Now, like I said, I don't remember if that's exactly how it is or if it's flipped. It might be the other way around, like EU is Reza and NA is Flicker. But, oh yeah, and this game is over. And Baptista's really good too, actually. If you want a good captain, actually, Baptista's really good captain. My favorite Baptiste, actually, is the Weapon Baptiste versus the Crystal Baptiste. I don't know why, but he's just much easier for me to play. So I don't, like, I remember when he first came out, everybody was playing him. Particularly, they were making a big deal about it in the professional games. And one of my biggest things when it comes to advice with Vainglory that has made a mountain of difference for me in my playing has been watching the pro games, because they do so many crazy things and make so many interesting decisions that I learn a lot just watching them play. Even if, you know, my stutter stepping is terrible or I'm not firing off my stuff on my roam, it's easier when you know where your mistakes are. And it's easier to find your own mistakes when you're watching other people play. Much similar to probably when you were watching me play and you're going, why isn't she doing the thing? The thing needs to be done and she's not doing it. So, it's a lot of fun. Alright, so let me see. Do we have enough time for a blitz? I think we have enough time for one blitz. This is going to be the last game. Alright, Chris Bryan. Loganus, can you go ahead and pick up a person by the name of Chris Bryan? It's capital C H-R-I-S, capital B-R-Y-A-N. I think I spelled that correctly. If I didn't, please correct me. He's going to be looking for you right now. We are in the NA server, so do make sure that you're in the same server as us. Otherwise, we won't be able to find them.
Have to be more good name again.
Okay. Let me see.
Capital C.
Okay, it's, yeah, capital C H-R-I-S, capital B-R-Y-A-N.
R-Y-A-N. Okay, Brian, not Ryan. Got it.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I do figure that if I'm streaming, like, you know, you want to you want to be able to communicate with the people that you're streaming with. Oh, Chris, we're not finding you. It looks like you might not be in the NA server. I am really, really sorry. Hopefully, if you can, friend Loganus. He's the one right here. I'll go ahead and put my little dot next to him. Okay, that's the name that you want to friend. If you can friend him, we'll be able to bring you in and play a game with you. We'll probably play a blitz with you if we can get you. If not, it doesn't look like you're going to be in our server and going to be able to be with us. But anyways, like I was saying, the point of streaming is you're going to be watching this, and you want to be watching as if you were playing with one of your friends. So, you know, just sitting and playing quietly, whereas that is something you probably do with your friends. At least, you know, when you do that, you have chips and maybe, like, the TV going on in the background. With streaming, not so much. So if I was, you know, sitting quietly, I don't imagine that you would have the same kind of experience. So, anyways, we are pretty close. This is... Just a reminder, this is actually the very first stream that I've ever done. I would say that this is a great experience. You guys have been fantastic, and I'm really, really am appreciating you guys talking to me in the chat and enjoying the game and having fun with us while we're chatting and having fun. And has he found you yet, love?
I got nothing.
Nothing? Alright. Can't non-commentary. Yeah, I am the same way. It's like I would just play the game or just watch the game itself if I didn't, you know, just want to get on there and you know, connect with somebody, even if it, you know, just connecting over a stream. Spectre Kill wants an invite. I think we have time enough for one more game. It'll be a blitz. And then after that, yeah, I am going to go ahead and shut down the stream. Do you got him, love?
Got who?
Spectre? Thank
Kill?
you. Yeah, 14 subs. I know, right? I'm so excited. You guys are so awesome. We are in NA, North America. Oh my gosh, Blake, why? I just noticed what's going on in the chat. Oh gosh, some people.
Wait, who?
Spectre Kill 46.
Yeah, it says he's busy.
Oh, he was asking me for an invite. Yeah, see?
Okay, well, now it says he's busy.
Oh, that's because he's in a party. Doggone. Alright. Well, do you want to do one more blitz left? And then we can end it out?
Alright.
End it out with some flame and fire? That'll be a lot of fun.
Alright, let's see.
Oh my gosh, what is happening in this chat? Don't look, guys, don't look. And of course, now that I've said that, the first thing you guys are looking, you're just like, what? What's going on? Alright. North Antarctica. Oh, your essay. I know. I'm sorry, man. I wish we could play with you. Honestly, I do wish that we had a little bit more connection. We've got some EU viewers, we have some SA viewers, and I wish I could play with you guys, and I wish you guys could, come and hang out and join and have a great time. Oh, South Africa. Whoops. Is it South Africa? Ah, okay. I thought it was South America. I'm not 100% sure. I actually should probably look that up, just so that I know. Because that's not actually something I've normally necessarily had to do was look those up in the past. I do know that when we talk with each other in NA in our guild, a lot of things that we have to do is we have to make sure that our time zones are similar, because my time zone is 2 hours off of someone else, so that when we do things like guild games, I want to make sure that as many members can play as possible and have as much fun as possible. Alright, and this is going to be our final game. This is a blitz. And we've got John Atlas, Loganus, Blake, and Nader, Throwing Shade, Gummy Handle, and Hyper. They've pretty much been with us the entire run. They are pretty much our core group. They like to play with us a lot, and they're some really, really close friends. We do get really close with each other in our guild.
Captain Scarf.
Captain's... What? What? Is that really happening? No. SA is South America. Ah, okay. I'm not crazy. Maybe. Okay, no, take that back. I am incredibly crazy, just not that way. Captain Scarf. You know what? I wouldn't put them beyond it. I know that in the past, one of Blake's favorite things to do is he loves to do Weapon Finn, just because it is so off meta. And off meta being not what is traditionally a professional move for them to do when they're doing the competitions, and what is the strongest necessarily. Oh, but it is so off meta, and he's just like, no, I am going to be Finn, and I'm going to go over there, and I'm going to nom your head. And it's really, really fun, because he's actually really terrifying with this non-meta character. Oh, man. The opposite team is getting quite a nice lead. They've got 1-3, and Shade is taking so much damage. Loganus barely got out of it. John did not survive that. Blake is running around with his saw. His saw is... oof. His saw is scary sometimes. And he's going to try and take out Throwing Shade. Throwing Shade is just dropping everything that he can on him. Running around with that... Remember how I was telling you that sliver of health? He's definitely got this tiniest sliver of health. You have a good one. It was fantastic meeting you, and thank you so much for being on the stream. And thank you everybody for watching. It has been a lot of a new experience for me actually doing this. And I appreciate the positivity that you guys have. It's been a fantastic experience. I'm actually really excited to do more streams in the future. Oh my gosh, that ult! John's ult was so intense! Did you see that? That was in a line. Of course you saw that if you're watching the stream. If not, you were probably looking down at your phone going, what's going on? Woo! Shout out for subbing! Thank you guys also. I really do appreciate you guys subscribing. I do plan on doing more in the future. And maybe, first opportunity I have playing games with you guys, that'll be even so much better. First turret is down. It's 2-5. So we've got, red team only needs 10 more points to win. We've got about 3 minutes, I think. A little bit less than 3 minutes now to go. And Blake's down. I'm still running on that wow from John Atlas. And it does look like the blue team's getting a little bit of a push. John is getting in there. Dummy Handler is throwing down. Oh, John is down, but it doesn't look like it was necessarily an unfair exchange. Blake is back in, trying to take down Throwing Shade. And Loganis is throwing shade at Throwing Shade. Okay. Yes, you can blame me for that terrible, terrible joke. Oh man, Loganis is running around with half health. Throwing Shade's he's got more than the sliver he had earlier. Hyper Vane with that Taka. Oh man, that Taka skin though is, oh my gosh, just straight up dead. Just dead. He's dead now. with the purple flames and oh my gosh, this stuff is so pretty. That Taka is so pretty. So, welcome to the stream where I totally fangirl over the skins. Yeah, he did. So he was funny Loganis was expecting him to do Captain Scarf, which I would be curious to see, and no lie. I know that Taka's got a lot of damage. He's got his Storm Crown, which is going to be giving him a lot, especially for objectives. Oh wait, no! The walls are up! This is not a blitz! I was lied to! This is not a... I was wondering why everyone was in the lane. Oh well. It looks like we're gonna have just a little bit more streaming time than I expected with this Battle Royale. It's not... Okay, no lie. It's not unusual for us to play games. We will have our guild games, and we'll go on for about an hour, and then we have everybody get together, particularly... Oh my gosh, Blake loves doing these. Okay. We'll get together afterwards, and we'll do matches that have rules. So, for instance, we'll have an all clockworks game, or we'll have a game where you can only pick one item, and you don't know what item it's going to be, and then you do a battle royale. Those are so much fun. Oh man, John Atlas with his ult, man. He's got so much. And you've got Loganis, but the only thing about it is that some of the strongest characters are in Crystal. So when you've got a lot of Crystal defense, it's going to be up to Blake to take them down, which... I mean, he doesn't have any problem with that, honestly. He's quite terrifying with that saw. Did you see how he just melted Gummy? Oh my gosh, Gummy. The entire team is down. And they are pushing. This is going to be over actually pretty soon at this rate. Because they've got 2 turrets left on the blue side. Red side's got a little more kills. John's dead. Blake is probably going to be going down soon. Loganis is alone! Oh my gosh, they're gonna ace. I tell you, getting an ace later on in the game is always so much worse than earlier on, because what ends up happening is you have no way to protect your objectives, your turrets, your vein crystal, because you've got so much time to spawn in. So chances are they're going to catch up. Actually, they're already pretty much caught up with each other. It looks like John is back in. He might be able to... No, he's not going to be able to save that turret yet. No, that turret's dead. It doesn't look like he's melting Gummy quite as much as he probably would have a little bit earlier in the game. Oh, here's another thing I gotta say about Joel's talent. If you're starting off and you've got the rare talent for Joel, and you're used to playing like a weapon duel or anything similar to that, the first talent will really mess you up. This is the thing that I have experienced. Because if you're used to using Joel's stun, it takes away the stun, the very first talent, the rare talent. So yeah, you can hop around like a frog, and that's great for Crystal Joel, don't get me wrong. But when you're depending on that stun, you might be dead. Oh, that ace. That's all they needed. This is more likely game unless John can get them all lined up with his ult, which he was doing. Oh man, nope, it doesn't look like he managed to kill them. He did bring Gummy down pretty low. Got some damage on Throwing Shade. In the meantime, Hyper's behind their back. Nope, don't run away with the jewel. Oh, death. So much death. Blake's trying to drop. He's coming in, he's trying to save them, trying to save everyone, but it is too late. The game is over. Wow. That did go pretty fast. I mean, it's only 2 minutes over from a blitz, so it wasn't too long. Fantastic. Well, thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to be ending the stream now. And it was a fantastic first experience, and you guys are great. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity and giving me your time and coming to listen to me babble. I had a lot of fun, and I hope that maybe you guys can catch me in another stream later on in the future. Until then, thank you so much. Bye, guys.